The World Cup may only be a few months away, but for people living in Derbyshire, the annual Shrovetide football game is far more important. It is said to be the world's oldest, largest and longest and maddest football game. The game is played between the Uppards, those born north of the River Henmore, which divides the town, and the Downards, those born south of the river. Local man Stuart Lees was given the task of officially opening the game by throwing the ball into the crowd of hundreds of participants. Earlier, he was chaperoned by a group of local fire service men who saw him safely through the town streets.
Well, it was unreal because they got the escort across the car park, as you saw, with the fire service lads and the other Shrovetide stalwarts. It's just unreal. There's no words that can explain it.
The game is played with a hand-painted cork-filled ball. The pitch is no man's land between two watermills, Sturston Mill and Clifton Mill, which serve as the goals at either end of the town, about 3 miles apart.
The Uppards and the Downards, and there's goals 3 miles apart, and hopefully it'll go the right way and go down to Clifton.
Shrovetide football has been played for centuries and possibly for over 1,000 years. The full history of the annual Shrovetide football game has been long lost in the mists of time. The earliest surviving reference to the game was in 1683, when English poet and writer Charles Cotton, of the Complete Angler fame, wrote about it. The game starts when the ball is thrown up in the centre of the town. The majority of the play is a series of rugby-type scrimmages known as hugs. Very occasionally the ball does break free, and onlookers who number in the hundreds can finally see some action. If and when a goal is scored, the scorer is allowed to keep the ball and drink as much ale as they can consume. This year the Uppards won the game on Tuesday the 4th of March. The only goal of the game was scored by local lad Dan Taylor.